What's going on, class? How you doing? My name is Melvin Jones. Born and raised in Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. Currently, right now, working here in San Antonio with the Department of the Army as a videographer. I've been here for 3 years now. I've been out of the military for 7. Um, my love and passion for this business began at an early age. Um, it ventured ultimately into me get into TV news and becoming a TV photojournalist. I did that back in 2011, actually. Before then, I was working master control at a TV station as well. So I worked master control. I've worked on the production side, and I've done on news as a photog. So that's my background. Three people who has influenced me throughout my entire life. One is the great Pat Summerall. To me, the greatest play-by-play voice in the history of sports. Um, at a young age, I listened to Pat call NFL games for CBS, and I listened to him do the U.S. Open. I listened to him doing the Masters, and his work ethic and his love for all things the sports is what drove me into wanting to get into this business. So Pat Summerall has always been my number one influence. Second was Stuart Scott. Stuart Scott first joined ESPN2 back in 1994. It was called Sports Night, and ESPN and Stuart Scott became the face of the network before his passing uh, back in 2014. So everything that Stuart Scott did, he did as him. You know, he never tried to never tried to duplicate anyone. He did it as Stuart Scott, and to me, that was fantastic. That's something I yearn to strive for. And my third person that has influenced me, the great Jim Lampley. Um, some of you who may not know, Jim Lampley has been the voice of HBO boxing for the well part of the past 30 years. I remember the first time I heard Jim Lampley call a fight, which was Mike Tyson, Trevor Berbick back in 1986 when Mike Tyson became heavyweight champion of the world. Um, and from then up until now, he's always been the voice of boxing for me. And boxing is my number one sport, period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So Jim Lampley to me has been a great influence for me joining the business. There's two others. I know we said three, but two others: Mitch Moss, Brian Salmon. I worked with both of them in Las Vegas. Mitch was actually my mentor uh, at ESPN Radio 1100 when he was a host. Mitch is now hosting the morning time show on the VSiN network. Him and Paul Howard. Brian Salmon is now the sports director at KSNV, my old station. I worked at Brian when I was master control at the ABC affiliate in Las Vegas some years ago. And me and Brian just had this friendship that's gone back so many years. I could email him, call him, text him, whatever, on the drop of a dime if I need anything. So those two. For me, passion for the business, dedication for the business, and love for the business is my three qualities because this is something I've always wanted to do ever since I was a kid. I even forced myself doing news for 4 years before I make my way here to San Antonio. So that's a little bit about me. Once again, my name is Melvin Jones. I hope to see from you guys soon. We can connect. Let's make this class fun.